This is Kevin Mayo, and today we're drinking Alvarium Brewing's Basic Bitch, which is a pumpkin Dunkelweizen. Pumpkin spice, squashy, malty, 5.6 ABV. And it's a limited run series. Alvarium is in New Britain, Connecticut. I think they've been there, what, 3-4 years now? They're doing a really good job. I've run into them at a couple of beer fests, hit them up, and they've done some really good stuff. And so we're going to have him give this a crack. I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Will Gorey. He gave me a can of this. And we'll go ahead and give it a crack. A Dunkelweizen should be on the malty end of things. Oh my God, we're not doing an IPA. So let's go ahead and give it a pour and see what we got. I do very few pumpkins these days. It's a style that I just gave up on years ago. So it pours out with a fair amount of head on it. Color-wise, it looks roughly like where it should be, which is, you know, not opaque, but on a nice, I'd say, brown, really, like not as dark as some brown ales, a little bit lighter than that, a little bit darker than, I say, a red Irish, an Irish red or an amber ale. So like kind of in between a brown and an amber. We had about a finger of nice brown head on it. It's dissipating rapidly. It does look a little cloudy, but I mean, nobody uses centrifuges, nobody filters their beer anymore, so I guess that's just the way things are these days. Let's go in for the aroma. So I got a lot of pumpkin spice, cinnamon, nutmeg, just a hint of earthiness. I got a little bit of nice malt backbone, which should be from the Dunkelweizen. Clove. And a hint, and it just kind of is there, it's not there, it's back, it's there. A hint of vanilla. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. So it's spicy up front. Not spicy, I shouldn't say spicy. It's cinnamony up front. Really cinnamony. Oh, wow. And then it finishes with just a nice malt Dunkelweizen taste. So spice and malt. A little bit of pumpkin in there. Again, cinnamon, hint of nutmeg. Mouthfeel wise, it finishes dry, but the actual mouthfeel is not a lot of carbonation, so it's kind of a nice smooth mouthfeel. And put a little more in the glass. I'm impressed. It's a nice iteration. It's a little bit different than what everybody else has been doing with these things over the years. The pumpkin and the spice are well controlled. They're there, but they're not killing you. They're not hitting you over the head. Mouth feels nice. I always like a good Dunkelweizen. It's one of my favorite styles. Very hard to get around here. I usually get them in German bars. I really like this beer. I would say it's a solid B beer, very super drinkable. I would actually drink this again next year if they're going to do this again next year. I really, really like this. I would say good job. I think it's already passed. It's not. I just checked their website. It wasn't on it, so it's already gone by. But if you could get this, if they bring it back next year, I would say give it a try. Till next time, keep drinking.